The Billa family, mum and dad, failed 9 separate inquiries to work out whether they were refugees, yet the reason they stay in the country is because while they were going through that process, they had kids. They, of course, went off to Christmas Island under the previous government, were freed by this government, and now will forever remain part of the country. Now, again, I don't want to punish the kids here, but let's be very honest. The only reason the family is here is not because of mum and dad, it's because of the kids. And the mum and dad do not qualify as refugees. Here they are, unsurprisingly, talking to the project.
How are you feeling?
So happy. I travelled to 4.5 years is hard life. Today, very happy day.
Well, it has been a really long 4.5 years, and I've got to ask the girls, how excited are you to be calling Australia home permanently now?
Good.
Yeah, normally when the kids are out of shot, they don't want to talk anymore. They're done. So, Michael, the theory behind this and why this is a problem is what's worth talking about here, which is, put simply, mum and dad waited out the process. They were able to drag their feet, use the legal process, and they had the kids that qualified for them to get around the system. Labor has now rewarded that, and anyone who's currently in detention, the message is hook up, have kids, and see what happens.
Mate, they gamed the system and they had the children and have been allowed to stay. And they weren't found to be refugees, but so 4 people get to stay. The problem is that tens of thousands of others don't, and no one can be showing no... Of course, we're compassionate towards that man and his wife and their 2 beautiful daughters. Of course, everyone wants to come and live in this country or America or Britain. Of course, it's great to have them here. Of course, the community around them rallied to support them. These are no doubt, wonderful parents. But of course, this is the whole thing about Australia. We try to have an orderly process so those thousands of people that weren't lucky enough or clever enough to do what they did, they can't stay in Australia. And that's why you try and have an orderly process. So, well done to them. They used the system. They got away with it. Labor were agreeable to give them the permanent visas. But not everyone can do that. And that's the problem with what's happened, mate.